Now, this is where Need for Speed and Fast and Furious mixes up. With the Mitsubishi Eclipse. Obviously, it looks nothing from Fast and Furious, but it's green. I know it's not the right green, but it's green. What's up, everyone? Today, I'll be sharing my drag tune with you guys for the Mitsubishi Eclipse. So what we're going to start off doing first is we're quickly going to do a dyno pool so we can see just how strong this Eclipse is. Obviously also compared to yours. And we have got 572.3 Newton meters of torque, 368.5 kilowatts. So if I have to compare this car against other cars, the torque is pretty good and the kilowatt is about just above average. So this car is actually not too bad. So let's quickly click here if you guys want to see anything there. I'll give you a second. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna categorize this video into 4 sections. The first section is gonna be here, where I'm gonna show you my tune because that is why you guys are here. Secondly, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go, why is there an entrance over here? But we drive up on it. There's an entrance over here. It's like we reversed on it now. That's kind of weird. That's gonna bug me now. Okay, anyway, so secondly, we're gonna do a quarter-mile run. Thirdly, we're gonna do, that's bugging me. Thirdly, we are going to go through the upgrade performance parts, and I'm going to show you guys what I upgraded and why I upgraded it. Then lastly, we're going to do a drag race against other opponents. So let's start off here by drivetrain. So this is obviously has to do with our gear ratio. This is the magic sauce, but I just got to let you guys know that the tune I've got on this car is specifically for a pretty good quarter-mile time, as well as to finish the Bayview time just before the engine pops. So if you're gonna use this tune on any other drag race that might be a bit longer, or you're gonna nitros like in 3rd gear, then what's gonna happen is you might actually experience that your engine is gonna pop. So this tune is strictly when you're gonna drive like I am on the tracks, but otherwise it is not limited. You can always come back, come here to top speed, click a few times on, and as you guys can see, we went from 327 to 336, which means we can reach higher speeds now. So obviously you can just come back and do that. Okay, so yeah, that also includes if you're going to use this tune for circuit racing, sprint, or whatsoever. So for the suspension, we've got the front all the way down, the rear all the way up. The front springs about 1/4 of the way, the rear springs about 3/4 of the way, front shocks 1/4 of the way, rear shocks 3/4 of the way. Reason why we did this is just to make sure that not all the front goes from the front to the back, just to get the higher a little bit, the end a little bit higher, and in that way we can have the same, well, when we do pull away, that the weight can be balanced between the front and rear wheels, because this car is all-wheel drive. Then for the sway bar, it's at max, and the rear is also at max. For the steering ratio, we did not touch it. Oh yeah, we did that. For the aerodynamics, this car did kind of spin a lot. That's why you can see from first to second is like a bit of a skew angle, and then it's like more like a straight line. So yeah, it was just to try to help us. This car kept on losing control in 2nd gear. So we got both at max. For the tires, we got max, and we did not touch the brakes. So if you don't know how to tune the ECU and turbo, I made a video specifically for it. You can just hit this card icon here in the top right corner. That is where I'm going to go through a full tutorial and show you guys and explain to you guys what you're looking at if you adjust this, what is happening, and etc. and etc. So in short briefing, take out all the power in the first 2000 RPMs, as well as here in the first 4000 RPMs, take out all the power. So for the nitros, we got it at about 5 seconds. So now with that done, let's quickly go and do a quarter-mile run. So there is more than one way you can pull away in this game. But the right way for this car is to get your needle up until it reflects green. Once it's green, you know that is where you want to launch. If it goes into the red and like over ref launch, your car is going to spin out. If you pull away in the blue, your car is gonna bog, and if you don't hit any color down here, yeah, you're gonna be damn slow. So let me just quickly put the aircon off. There we go. So what we're gonna do is let me quickly show you guys where that green marker is. Right over there by about 7.5 to 8,000. Come on, right there. Perfect shift. And then also, yeah, what you gotta do is nitros in first gear and get all the shifts on perfect. Kind of a bit difficult at first. Really, you gotta like react very fast to the first shift specifically. The second shift will technically just hang below it and quickly shoot up. Yeah, just be prepared for that. But anyway, let me see if I can get you a good pull, run, time, whatever. Come on! 7.77. That is literally my second best. My best was 7.75. So we were in the bracket. So this car is putting down great numbers compared to like the Mustang and all of these things. I'll probably never let the Mustang go because goodness, that Mustang has got so much power but it's so damn slow. Anyway, so there we go. Let's quickly head over to the performance upgrades so I can show you guys what I installed. Tick, tick, boom. Okay, so when I was little, like 100 years ago, what actually happened was whenever I got over here, I literally only installed Extreme Package Stage 3. Because I never knew what all of these things were, these package contents. I never knew what a camshaft was, and gears, and poured and polished heads, and all of these kind of things. So I was hectic confused about it, but I literally installed Stage 3 on all these ECU and transmission and stuff. So it turns out I was wrong my entire childhood. What this game wants is, it wants you to install Stage 1, Stage 2 and Stage 3. Because look at this, installed, 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 and installed here at the top. No, I am not cheating, go try it out, it actually works like that. So technically what it is that if, let's say for example your cold air intake system, you won't find anything of a cold air intake system in Stage 2 and 3, that is why it remains installed. But like a performance exhaust and, where is it? The replace headers, it's not installed. Why? Because here is a larger diameter downpipe and a catback exhaust system, which is better than just this performance system. And then also here is the high flow headers, not just replaced headers. And then also here you can see the camshaft and cam gears for the mild one is not installed. Why not? Because here is racing camshafts and gears installed. So in other words, whenever you install all three packages, whatever for example is not installed in Stage 2 or 3 will remain installed. Like all of these remain installed. And then the things that are better than the previous stage, such as this performance chip, obviously an aftermarket engine management unit will be better than just a normal race chip. It will actually replace the worst of ones. So that's pretty interesting for if you never knew it. So with the engine, you want to install all three. For the ECU, you also want to install all three. For the transmission, you also want to install all three. The suspension, you also want to install all three. The nitros, these are just different way you inject it, so you can only install Stage 3. The tires, you want the most stickiest tires, install Stage 3. For the brakes, you also want to install all three. For the weight, you definitely want to install all three. For the turbo, you can only have one turbo, so install Stage 3. There we go. So now that we have done that, let's quickly go do a drag race. And we are off, and this is gonna be a horrible time. I just know it. Probably gonna be like a 24 seconds or something, but this car has got very long legs. Look at that, kilometers per hour. Come on, engine is about to pop, and we are through. Oh wow, that wasn't too bad at all. I think literally with the how many good shifts did I get? Only 2 good shifts. That means it was a bad pull away because I know throughout the few shifts I got 2 perfect shifts. Anyway, top speed of 330 kilometers per hour. We can actually go make our 6th gear a little bit longer. Like I told you guys that this car is gonna start actually wanna pop the engine close to the end of the Bayview racetrack. So obviously that is exactly what happened, but it was a bit too soon for my liking. You can actually make it a little bit longer. Obviously the shorter your gears is, the faster your car will go. So how were we doing next to that? Like, 330, no one was gonna catch us. We were flying. Anyway, guys, there we go. There is a good tune for the Eclipse. You can obviously tweak it as much as you want. So if you guys did enjoy this video, found it entertaining, useful, informative, please do leave a huge like. Let me know in the comments below what you think about the tune. I would really like to see some feedback. Otherwise, if you guys would love to support the channel, especially if you're new, hit the logo at the bottom right corner to subscribe. If you want to see a similar video, hit the icon on the left. If you want to see one of my most recent videos, hit the icon on the right. And then I'll see all of you legends in my next video. But for now, peace out everyone.